got selected to come in with us, you know, with Biscuit and myself, like.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, Con, I didn't see very much of you.
Hello.
Hi, Dave. Are you all right?
Hi, Dave,
Okay.
right? Hi, Vicky.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Kipper.
He's not there.
Oh.
He's out celebrating.
Yeah, that's it.
On the piss.
Yeah.
Did he say where he's going?
No, he didn't.
No.
Or did he say where to he's going?
Where to
No.
buy?
Where to be you going?
Yeah.
Where
to buy now?
Where to buy now is he going in over there?
I think he was afraid to mention it in case we turned up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny enough, Morgan was saying it'd be great if you could all just turn up at his birthday and take the camera along. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Turn up without any money.
Yeah, without any.
Yeah.
Wallet. Oh gosh. Hang on. Well,
Yeah.
the boy himself. Here he comes. Hang on. Are we going to sing him happy birthday?
Yes.
If he's going to show, yeah.
Yeah, he's just
There you
coming
go.
in now. He's coming in now.
As long as he plays the drums.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, Kipper.
No, he's not.
Biscuit, have you done your warm up? La 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 la.
Him.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rosa. Happy birthday to you.
Hey.
Thank you, boys. Thank you.
You made another year. Well done.
I know. Another bonus.
Yeah.
You changed your plans? You're not going out?
No, I've been out. Went to the King Arthur early.
Oh God! Well, are you still standing?
No, I didn't
Oh, no,
think that much. I'm sitting anyway.
Yeah, right. Oh well, good, great. I thought we weren't going to see you. I thought we.
No, well, I didn't think I'd be back.
Thought you were going to come in about 9 o'clock or something like that, and hey, boys,
How's everybody anyway?
great, huh?
Yeah,
Oh, good.
all good.
Yep.
Excellent.
All as sober as you, mate, for the sound of
Well, that's
it.
okay then. No for you then, is there really? Just a quick one, Dave. I keep getting messages from your good lady wife.
Oh, so yeah, she's been hacked. She has.
I guess as much because it was like a strange conversation going on. I thought, nah, this isn't right.
No.
That's fair
No,
enough.
she's been clean hacked. She has, and so she's had to change all the stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. That's fine. I guess as much.
Yeah, she's been hacked twice now in the
Yeah,
last few months. Yes.
easily done. As we've talked about this many times on these late night discussions.
Yeah.
Biscuit knows he's been hacked.
Well, no, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't?
I haven't been hacked. It was a sort of, sometimes, like, I always think to myself, like, if you look on the back of your credit card, there's a telephone number to ring if you lose it. And I thought, that's a wonderful idea, but what happens when you have lost it, when you haven't got the telephone number?
You're supposed to put it on your phone, Biscuit.
Yeah. But because funnily enough, this morning I had a friend request off Paul Preedy.
Yeah, I think he's been hacked, I think.
So
basically, if you're friends with him and somebody asks you to be a friend with him, then it's pretty much a hack, isn't it? You know, unless there is one case where I heard the other day where he got hacked, so he opened up, and I think it was you were saying, Kip, you got hacked, so opened up another account and didn't close his old account down or something.
Yeah, that can happen. He can carry on getting these bloody messages from people.
Yeah.
It's when you fill in all these silly surveys and things. I know Paul Brady quite a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Put the comment on.
He usually said, piss off, or, don't do it, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even
Hi, Sam.
even saying that is just as bad because then you're on there, then, aren't you?
I know. They got you.
Yeah, you just got to ignore them.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't say
I
anything.
don't know. Yeah. I think I nearly popped in for a tea today with you, Biscuit, but I thought you may be in, so we didn't bother. we were on our way to sunny Llandilo, and I think, is that your van up the top on the left?
On the left?
In the road, yeah.
Coming up our cul-de-sac.
Yeah, I didn't go up there, I just went past. But
Sure, it's on the left and the right.
No, I know
You've just done a major mistake. The lefts and rights don't count.
Yeah.
Don't start Biscuit on his left and right now, Gary.
If it was on the left, no, that's not mine.
But is that left or right?
And which way you facing?
Yeah.
I was facing west.
Right. If that one was on your left, the turning on the left just before that motorhome, we're down the end of that cul-de-sac.
Oh, right. Okay.
It always reminds me of the old cowboy comedy that they used to have. He stoops when he shoots, so stand on your toes, and the wind's from the east, so shoot to the west. And
I remember that one, Gary. Yeah.
Did it work?
Thank you, man.
It was a comedy.
Sounded like a Three Stooges type of comedy, then.
no, I think it's Bob Hope.
Yeah, it was. That's right, Bob Hope. And he's been given advice on to, he's having a shootout with somebody. The wind's from the east, so lean to the right. The sun's from the north, lean to the left, or all that sort of going on.
He shoots the stand on your toes. I always remember.
You can't remember what he's doing in the end. He's all over the place.
There's one like that with the cricket commentary when he's not commentary, you're trying to explain to an American cricket. You know, when you go in, you're out.
When you're in.
Oh yeah, when you're out.
When you're out, you're in.
You're in.
And the ones who are in, trying to get the ones who are out to get in.
The ones that are out.
When you were only halfway up, you and I do.
Yeah, the ones that are out, they're out, but they're trying to get out. The others.
Yeah. Where's your ponytail?
What?
Was the ponytail's not there today? What's going on?
I forgot to do my hair. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
No,
I thought you said you were getting a cut. I thought you were getting a cut.
But I'm waiting for the summer to come.
All right.
I can't do it in here because there'll just be fucking hair everywhere. Sorry. I'm trying not to swear. So every time I swear,
you're doing very well.
There's bleeding hair everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I cut it outside, and then it all gets blown away by the wind. It's just quite good.
Somebody else gets it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because Michael and Dave have put theirs in ponytails.
Yeah. Look at mine.
Yeah.
I tucked mine in. Yeah.
You need to trim the top of yours down a bit, Kipper, because it's sticking up your ponytail. It's sticking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the bit sticking up there?
Mike, yes, that was an accident with, was it Swansea Moaners?
I thought it would be. Yeah.
I don't usually post Silver Surfers there. And I don't know, I was doing a batch of postings to all my usual sites that I send it to. And I must have clicked on the wrong one, being automated a bit too much and not taking enough attention.
Where did it go? Swansea Moaners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a site called that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's for all us who want to moan without being out there moaning in public.
Well, I have to join that one.
It's a
private moaners club, is it?
Yeah.
The closed site, yeah.
You can have a good moan on there, but anything really.
Yeah. You don't get all the idiots then. You just everybody agrees with everybody, so it's quite a nice moan normally.
Moans out, yeah.
I mean, you can talk about dog crap and everything, and nobody defends them.
And nobody gives a
not at all. No.
Nobody gives a
flying flag.
Yeah, nobody gives it.
But you can be on too many sites, so can't you? You get too many messages sometimes.
Yeah,
Finding that with WhatsApp now, I got so many different groups. It's just the phone just pinging all the time.
yeah.
I am.
Turn your pinging off.
Oh, I have turned it off, but it flashes up, doesn't it? And then it eventually.
What you can do, I've done it with a friend of mine. He reads the paper, as it were. He reads the paper quite early, between 8 and 9 o'clock. The internet paper, Instagram, all that sort of social stuff, which just comes up, and he immediately then sends me a link, things he think I'm interested in. Well, I have them there, okay, but I don't like having them at 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning. So on my settings, I can block anything from him until after 10 o'clock.
Oh,
so even if he sends it at 8:15, 8 o'clock, I don't get it until after 10, which is one way of doing it.
Yeah, I've got a couple of groups that I turned the ping off with because, as you say, especially when some groups are like 30 people in it or something like that, then somebody will say something and then that just sets off a chain then, and
yeah.
So
yeah, they have a full-blown conversation then, don't they? And every time they talk, is a ping, 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 ping.
Yeah,
ping.
I was a bit talking about notifications. I was a bit concerned the other week, and for the last couple of weeks, when I've been putting a little post up on my Facebook page and sharing it either publicly or with my friends, just giving the Beaufort pub quiz a shout. And for about 2 weeks, it was just one lady, who's Kim's sister, who lives opposite the Beaufort, who'd liked it and shared it. And then that was it. And then Pixie from whatever he is, Pixie Thailand or whatever he is.
Yeah.
Anywhere that'll have him. He normally comments on things, but that was it. And I thought, well, it's strange. So I put another one up last Friday. So I changed the color of the page and I made the content different. And then I noticed, a couple of people have seen this one. Well, why didn't they see the other one? Well, maybe if the content isn't riveting, nobody actually clicks on it. Like that one I put up about the guys, chatting, but not on their iPhones. That had about 40 people liking it or making a comment, whatever. But this one, I noticed you clicked a like on it, Michael. That the Beaufort quiz one. Well, it's quite a healthy one tomorrow. The cash pot is up to £100.
I think with those, Sam, you need to put a picture there. A picture is what everybody reacts to. You get far more hit picture.
So even though I put it up on a big thing with big writing,
you
mean? I see what you mean. Does that come up like that on the screen?
What, the picture?
Yeah, on the picture, it was one of these things where you pick a backdrop.
Oh yeah,
like a sunset or whatever.
Yeah,
but this was just a plain blue color.
I think it's been sort of proved that people sort of skip by them a little bit.
But if there's
something to get their imagination straight away,
Yeah, I'm with you. All right.
Even if you posted a question up, I think you did once.
Going like that, not quite showing our tits, but almost. Can you answer who this is? Come to the quiz, something like that.
I did actually put a couple of times. I say, well, the big question is there a quiz next Monday? Well, the answer is come along and find out. But nobody seemed to get that.
That's too intellectual.
I can make it instant.
I got that one wrong.
Just put up free beer.
Free beer.
Yeah.
Just put, what was that then?
And then in small print, if you win first prize.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have covered it. But there's a chance of winning £100 because, the winning team of the quiz, they then get to pick one of 3 envelopes. So one of the envelopes is the £100. The other envelope is half whatever the pot is. And the other envelope used to be a better luck next time. Well, I changed that. I said, no, we can't do that. So it's a bottle of wine. So at least they can, the worst case scenario, they get a bottle of wine. and if they're the winning team, they get the full pot that's available.
Yeah.
You know?
What sort of turnout do you get, Sam?
We got about 7 or 8 teams at the moment, and it's comfortable.
Okay.
It could do with about another 3 or 4 teams because there's plenty of room in the pub, spread out, you know, because they do sort of like table service. You know, they got, you know, people don't have to go to the bar. They got somebody coming out and taking your order all the time. Starts at 8 o'clock, usually wraps up by about 9:45.
Sounds like a fun evening, that actually.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing though, because if you make the questions so hard, people don't like it. And if you make them too easy, another lot of people don't like them. So you have to in between.
And then what I'm finding as well is the first couple of weeks, well, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, a couple of bunches of younger girls came. I thought, oh, great, glad to come along. I said, how do you come to know about this? Oh, somebody works on the bar, told them about it. Oh, fine, here we are, then great. And then when it came to, halfway through, it was about mobile phones on the table. Oh, right, yes, I should have made a point of saying, right, before we start, the ice bucket will be coming around. Everybody put your mobile phones in it. You know, make light of it, you know, because, of course, nobody's going to cheat today. But the youngsters, they live with the phones right in front of them, don't they? They've never heard of putting it in your pocket or your bag until you need it. They have to permanently. You see them walking down the street with their phone in the hand. You know, so I said, no, they're just on the table. They're not using it. But how do you police it? So I looked back on some of the questions, and there was this one table of young girls. I thought, bloody hell, I wouldn't have thought they'd have known that. Know that. And because I thought, well, Google, you know, out of sight, quick Google, bit of subject matter, you know, so you've got to watch that. So regards the difficult questions, there are some of the teams that are quite sharp. I mean, people our age and younger, you know, and my intellect, when I go through the questions, I'm okay on a team if I can help with a couple of questions relative to things. But a lot of the questions to me are sort of, like anything to do with football, I wouldn't know. Anything to do with current TV media and soaps, I wouldn't know. You know, there's a lot of stuff I wouldn't know about. But a lot of it, like the maximum points you can get is 50. And usually the winning team gets about between 32 and 36 or something, you know. So they're doing quite well. There's 40 questions and 10 like a picture round. It's a picture of somebody and you have to figure out who it is or an object.
But
it could be a top.
Of course, well, you remember that they can just whisper into their phone who's something, whatever.
Well, you don't have to type a Google. You can just audio.
Or you can just take a picture of a picture and see what the answer is.
Right, yeah.
So what you need to do is have a Google round where people can Google the answers.
You could have
then turn the internet off.
Yeah, we thought of that, turn the internet off, because I wondered that. But the thing is, you turn the internet off from the pub. You know, if somebody's got a super duper phone with, you know, 5G, or they get the internet via their phone, don't they?
Yeah. They're not going to be able to do that.
Yeah, not the actual venue's internet.
Yeah.
So that
I don't think you'd be very popular in Kittle if you turn the internet off.
Well, what do you mean? You mean turn the whole village off?
Yeah.
Who's the man with the big lever for that then?
Yeah. You need somebody who used to work for BT.
No, but I mean the venue can just knock their router off, can't they?
Yeah.
No, I'll get around it via like there's one bunch of ladies, and they said, "Well, tell you what, we'll go and sit where that suspect team sat because they're in a little corner where you can't be seen from all angles." Yeah. So they said, "Oh, we'll go in that corner," so they'll have to sit out in the open.
Joe's going. Is she staying?
No, not yet.
Big money, see, Sam. That's what it is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But it's not always, it hasn't been that big money, you know. We've only just upped it up to that, you know.
You know, they used to do it in the White Rose. They used to have a quiz there, didn't they? Every Tuesday, I think it was.
Yeah.
And they did a rolling thing. But the more it went up, the more people.
Strangers.
Yeah.
You get the professionals doing the circuit, you know.
Yeah. Particularly if there's a decent prize.
Yeah.
It's almost better, almost a fun thing rather than, if you have beer, it's something you can just drink there. You know, that's probably the best prize, I reckon.
Yeah.
You know, and they're not so interested in that, but cash, everybody jumps in on that, don't they?
Yeah, but it's no, the normal prizes have been the sort of part of the cash pot, or even all of it if it was low, or sometimes they get a voucher for a meal for 4 at the pub, or then a bottle of wine. But I mean, one team over a period, they won the meal for 4 twice or whatever, and there were 8 of them in the team, so they turned up then one night, 8 of them, full on meals, you know, went for the most expensive on the menu, and then I think they paid for their starters and drinks. So you know, that's how you sort of.
So is it not just 4 people in the team then? Is there any number?
Well, I would prefer it if it was 4 people in the team, but this one bunch, they've been going there for quite a while, and there was 8 of them. So when I first started doing the quiz, I thought, 2 teams of 4 then, are you? No, we're 8. And you can't sort of say, no, stipulates in the rules, because at that stage, when you're trying to build the crowd, you think, okay, it's nice to have you here then. But sense of fair play.
But how would you attract people like, say, myself and my missus, or Biscuit and his missus? Because they're going to go in there and they say, and their answer may be 10 of the questions, and they know they're not going to get anywhere.
So what's happened now is that team of 8 have seemingly split into 2 teams, because one lot didn't come for a while. I think one of them was ill. So when they came back last week, they went into a separate team. So that's sorted itself out. So the teams are, there's a bunch of women coming, there's 3 of them, sometimes 4, another 3, there's a couple of 2s, there's a bunch of 5 girls. So it's not too bad. It does. And sometimes when you get a couple come in, and they've done quite well. You know, it's just, 2 brains, two who've got a good run.
You're just afraid of them, Sam.
Just what?
You're afraid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's
make it a topless quiz, Sam. Seems to be a lot of women there.
Yeah, but it's coming along. It's all right, you know.
Yeah, that's good.
Time 10 minutes left.
Yeah. I think I've done a few quizzes before, and I've always had questions that nobody will know the answer to, like how many beans there are in a can of beans, or how many steps are in the Eiffel Tower, or something like that.
Yes, typical now. You can help me out on this one. So one of the questions was, how many pieces are there in a normal set of dominoes? And I thought, what, how many dots? So I didn't have a clue. So would you know?
64.
No, there's
32.
I want to say there's 36 features. I think they call each one a feature, don't they?
I forget what the term was, but it was a particular kind of dominoes. But I think it was the standard ones that you normally have, sort of to put down. So but anyway, the answer was 28. And when I Googled it, up came 28. Yeah. So I look at the questions and I think, right, what would I need to Google to come up with the answer? Like there was one question and it was, Roger Daltrey, Pete Townshend, last original members of a famous rock group. Well, I mean, we'd all know that, but you wouldn't expect a couple of 18-year-olds to necessarily know that, would you?
No.
But if you just Google Roger Daltrey, Pete Townshend, up would come The Who, wouldn't it? Yeah. But then there was another question, dominoes, but one was, who was famous for his song and dancing, but only had one major film part in was it Towering Inferno or something? One of those disaster movies. So that doesn't exactly leap off the page, does it? No. And how would you Google it? Song and dance man, whatever. Anyways, Fred Astaire
Yeah.
But that was one question they didn't get. And I thought, yeah, that wouldn't have been that easy to Google.
Oh, here's one for you, Sam. You can ask him, all right? What's the net weight of the known universe?
Of the known universe?
Yeah.
What, give or take?
Give or take a couple of million. Couple of billion kilos. You know?
I wouldn't know. So what is it, Don?
I don't know. Do you want that in pounds or kilos, Con?
Pounds will do.
Kilos will do.
There is no way.
I do know it because I heard it. Yeah, they brought it up because I was watching a doc on quantum physics and freaking measure
of the known universe, not even of
Earth.
It's a mass, though, isn't it? It's a mass.
It's a mass. It's not a weight. Well, if I would have said, "What's the mass?" Okay, you could say that. But what's the weight of the mass? Is that
pi squared 2x minus 2 squared?
Too heavy for me.
Another lager biscuit.
Yeah.
Is there an answer?
No.
Yeah, there is an answer.
There is there?
Total mass of the visible matter is about 6e51 kg. In bracket, 1.3 e52 pounds end of bracket, which is equivalent weight of 4e78 hydrogen atoms. I think E is a billion trillion or something.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Right.
So whatever it says, I don't know what it means any.
That's good. No, according to who?
Let me do it, Kev. Hold on.
No, it's from Wikipedia.
Gary, I'm very surprised
you don't trust Wikipedia.
Salter make the weighing scales, don't they?
Yeah.
If you want that, that's 10,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000 atoms of hydrogen.
Any discount for cash?
I don't know what that means. It's pretty big anyway.
Yeah, you need a bigger sheet of paper, Sam, for your answer.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Oh well. That's a cracking question, Con.
It is, isn't it? Nobody would get that.
Yeah.
You should have asked that one. Who was the star? Who was starring in Steptoe and Son? Like an easy one, isn't it? Who were the stars of Steptoe and Son?
Corbett.
Wilfred Ramble.
Yeah.
Harry Corbett.
Harry Corbett.
Yeah.
Harry H. Corbett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Hercules the horse.
And
I was going to say.
Bonus point for Gary.
That would be the question.
That would be the question, right?
The horse.
Yeah. And then the next question would be, what is the estimated weight of the known universe? Yes, got it, you know.
Didn't Harry Corbett have a heart attack in the Langland Hotel? You know, the one up top of the road.
Died in Swansea, didn't he?
Yeah, heart attack there, yeah.
He was the younger one, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was appearing in the ground.
Langland Court Hotel up the road, you know.
All right.
So all the
mysteriously burned down.
Pulled down now, yeah.
Which was which? Because Harry Corbett, one was the Steptoe, and the other one was the puppet with Sooty and Sweep, wasn't it?
Yeah, right. Yeah. It was Harry Corbett.
So one of them was H.
Yeah. That was
Harry H. Corbett.
Steptoe's son was Harry H. Corbett.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. No.
It's funny that I was looking up Sooty and Sweep yesterday.
Very cool.
Was that when you were looking for the weight of the known universe?
Yeah. I was looking how much fucking shit came out of us.
Yeah. How many sweeps?
Oops.
They still around, though, aren't they? Sooty and Sweep.
Yeah, his son does it.
I'm doing it or something.
His son took over.
It's a cult, man. They got their own Sooty mobiles and things like that.
Enough of that language, Con. You've been warned once.
You know, he's got his own Hey, Biscuit. Did you know Sooty and Sweep have got their own camping car?
No.
I will send you a poster.
I haven't seen it for a while.
Huh?
I haven't seen it for a while.
About 50 years.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that the racist police haven't stepped in.
All right. And what is a good one? Okay, a good one for you, Sam. What was the catchword, the catchphrase of Sooty and Sweep?
Bye bye. Good night.
Something to do with busy, what's it? Something.
Busy, let's get busy now.
Yeah. Yeah, well done, boys.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Daytime television, Con.
No, it was something I had in my head that came up from something else. So I thought, what is this? Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy. So I had to find out where that came from. Then I found out it was from Sooty and Sweep. When they waved their wand, Sweep's wrestling and Harry Gorbat's going, Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy. And then it all changes and they go on their psychedelic trip. And so then that's how I got on. That's why I know all these facts about Sooty and Sweep now. Sounds like a Sooty nerd, don't I?
It's not particularly direct though, because Sooty and Sweep didn't say anything, did they?
They whispered into his ear.
Twat in your head, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I used to use.
Yeah, you got to read his lips though. Sooty's lips.
No, he whispered it in his ear, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's right. And they had a wand, remember mine?
Yeah. And he hasn't got lips, has he?
Yeah. I think Captain Pugwash was far better anyway.
Yeah.
All right, then. Here's a question for you then.
Did you like your new business motors? Have you seen that yet?
Yeah.
The latest Silver Surfers? Didn't I send it to you?
I haven't read it. I haven't seen them all.
Oh, bloody hell, Kip. You got to see it.
When that one came out today, did it? When did you send it out?
Hang on a second.
Oh, the three-wheeler car.
The Reliant Robin one.
Yeah.
I saw it. I haven't been right through it.
All right. Okay.
Oh yeah, there's a thing with the Reliant Robin on it. Some advert, the yellow one. But is another on the subject of that Captain Pugwash? I think it was Captain Pugwash, or it might have been Noggin the Nog. Who was his kind of first mate?
Seaman Staines.
Seaman Staines, yeah.
All right then. So who was Forlogson?
Who?
Forlogson. So perhaps that was the other one.
I don't know that one.
Noggin the Nog. Do you remember Noggin the Nog? That was a boat thing.
That's right.
I'm sure there was a character called Forlogson, like his first mate, of Captain Pugwash.
Captain Pugwash's number one was Smee.
Smee, right.
Yeah.
Same as in Peter Pan then?
Yeah, oh, that's right. He's Peter Pan, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, mistake.
I remember the name of the boat. Do you remember the name of the boat, Captain Pugwash?
Black Pig.
Black Dog. Or it might have been the Black Pig.
Black Pig. I think it was.
Black Pig. I remember when I was about 18, about 6 of us, we hired a cruiser on the Thames. Came out from Hampton Court, and then 6 of us. It was really old-fashioned looking, nothing 6 berth, and I'd made a nameplate for it to go on the boat. Well, the name of the boat officially was that's the thing, yeah. Kipper's Drone Duty Block.
I got you right, yeah.
I made this sign that the boat's official name was the White Swan, but I hung this sign over it saying the Black Pig, So when we came to some of the locks to go through, and the lock keeper will come down and say, "Me, this isn't registered as the Black Pig. We haven't got that, I said, "Yeah, it's only a bit of fun, Are we all still here? What are you showing?
Yeah, we got 3 minutes left. Do you remember what the young lad was on Captain Pugwash?
Roger the cabin boy.
I don't know how they got away with all these names.
I bet you just Googled it, did you?
No, I didn't. It was Master Bates.
Master Bates.
Young Master Bates. There's a lot of connotations in that program which are well above the children's heads. I don't know how they got away with it.
Yeah.
Didn't they change the names though?
I think they did later on because there was too many sexual connotations in it.
I'm somewhere in my mind is saying that was in a book, not on the television series.
Maybe.
Yeah, you might be right.
So I'm sure one of our parents would have realised.
I think I read something that there was a denial that from the BBC that any of those names ever existed in actual fact.
Yeah, I'm sure it was in a book or a comic or something it came out on. In my mind, I'm saying it was something to do with Rag Week somewhere.
It could be a mass. It could be a mass Mandela effect.
But mind you, if we look back, it probably never happened, Con. So
yeah, right, yeah.
Oh, you're right.
No, but you know what it is? The Mandela effect.
No,
it's when you're positive, absolutely certain that something did something. You know, and it wasn't, you know, like you got in an advert or something and they did this in an advert. And in fact, they didn't actually do it. It's just in your mind. And a lot of people who think like that, you know, who could think that. And there's a lot of instances of it. A lot of things, you know, you in a long time ago or a while ago, you can think about, you know, oh yeah, I remember that advert. And in fact, when you look at it, it wasn't that at all, you know, but in your mind, it's become something else.
I mean, like it was always 6 foot in Glasgow and Langland in the 60s.
Yeah, exactly.
Memories are very unreliable.
Yeah, that's right.
That's cool.
We always emphasize the good bits.
Huh?
Yeah. We always emphasize the good bits. It's going to go off in a minute, guys. I'll be shooting off tonight.
Yeah, I got to go back. Yeah, okay.
We'll catch up next week. Thanks for the birthday wishes, and we'll catch you all next week.
Have a good one.
Yeah, thanks, boys.
Happy
birthday, boy. And have a good week. When it's gone, it's gone. But take care all the way.
Yeah, me too, mate. I remember not a lot of people know that.
Huh?
Yeah.
Michael Caine.